Hey everybody, just before we get started, enjoy this picture of Guy Fieri holding a hot dog. I wanted to apologize for the camera angles because I did not realize that where my mirror was placed would have like my whole face out of frame, but I'm currently too sick to sit down and film for another hour and a half, so I tried to just cut as much of that out as possible. And aside from those terrible camera angles, I hope you enjoy the video. Hey, what's up y'all? How's it going? First things first, I gotta crack my Dr. Pepper because priorities. It's currently like, I don't know, around midnight, a little later, something like that. But I'm about to go to night shift, so that's why I'm doing my makeup at midnight. I'm not going anywhere. I just don't have anything better to do. And I figured that a life update would be a little less boring for me to film and for you to watch if I was like, I don't know, doing makeup or something. Maybe you don't care if I do makeup, but whatever. I already have my brows done because I did those earlier today when I woke up. I'm not going to talk about the products that I'm using, but I'll put them in the description. I really don't use anything special, y'all. I don't go out and spend a ton of money on makeup. Like, I kind of spoil myself with eyeshadow palettes, but other than eyeshadows, like, I really don't splurge on makeup at all. It's just not me because I don't wear makeup like every single day, so I don't see it as something to really invest in because, you know, makeup expires. So, and even when I do wear makeup, like on the days I do, I don't typically wear a lot unless it's like a special event. So yeah, let me get my prep spray on. Oh god, I love this stuff. It smells so freaking good. Yeah, welcome back. Maybe you saw my everything wrong with TikTok video, maybe you didn't, I don't know. But it talks about everything that's wrong with TikTok. And today, I'm gonna just sit down, little chit chat with Journey, just like a life update, tell you what's going on in my life. I mean, if you care to tell me what's going on in yours, that's great. You know, I'll listen to anybody. But I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into the makeup. Okay, so before I started filming, I looked around for my lashes that I've been wearing for like an hour. I looked around for them. I couldn't find them anywhere. And the reason these are the only lashes I have right now is because quarantine, baby. You know, like I can't just go out and buy new lashes. Like I ordered some, but I'm just waiting on them. So I'm not gonna have any lashes with my look today. And that's the most disappointing thing because like I don't have lashes like bitch wear, you know? So that's the most disappointing thing, is that I couldn't find my lashes. But let me show you something super interesting that I did find, okay? So let me tell you what happened. While I was looking for my lashes, so I have a really bad habit of just taking them off and leaving them on my nightstand, and then I have so much clutter on my nightstand that, you know, stuff gets knocked off sometimes. And so I was like, well, you know, maybe like right beside my nightstand, I'm not going to show you because my room is a horrendous mess, but right beside my nightstand is my bed, and my dressers are like under my bed. I have two little dressers with 2 drawers each, and they fit like perfectly under the bed. So I was like, well, maybe, you know, if the lashes fell, like I could have kicked them under the dressers. So I looked under there, and, you know, of course I would have cleaned them. They weren't there. I cried. But apparently the girl who lived in this dorm room before me didn't check under her dressers whenever she left. So I found this pair of Nike running shorts that are actually pretty cute. I haven't tried them on yet, so I don't know if they fit. They're small, but they look like a big small. The tag's still on them. So I found those shorts that are free with the tag still on. And I found just like a little long sleeve Under Armour shirt that I'll just, you know, just gonna wash both of them and keep them because like it's a t-shirt and shorts, you know, like, and it's free. So more workout clothes for me. Let's do my makeup. Okay, so, you know, I already did my moisturizer, I already did my Mario Badescu spray. I'm gonna throw on some chapstick. It's just like a basic like dollar store brand of chapstick. It's not even the real chapstick brand. I actually don't use a primer like 98% of the time. Since I don't use it often, I ran out of that too, and I haven't bought any more because I rarely use it. So I'm just going straight from moisturizer into foundation. The beauty gurus can come for me if they want to. I don't care. And I'm just gonna fashion this little bit of hair back right here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna look like a child when I do this. I swear to God, I'm 20 years old, y'all. Swear to God. But this hairstyle makes me look like a little kid, and I have a baby face, so it's just because I want my hair out of my face while I do this. But just to, you know, give you the little life update, I am newly single. Well, not super new, kinda new. It's been like, I don't know, almost 2 months. But to me, that's new. It sucks. I really, really, really want him back because it wasn't a bad relationship. It wasn't a bad breakup, you know? He just wasn't ready to settle down. It sucks because it leaves me in a position where, like, you know, because the relationship was so good, it kind of came without warning. And don't get me wrong, like, we had our tough moments and stuff. That's any relationship. Yeah, because it did kind of catch me off guard. Like, that's leaving me in a place where, like, I don't really feel like I can move on. And, you know, I don't need to move on right now. We only broke up a couple months ago, but, like, I don't know when I'll be able to. Like, it could be years. I don't know, because I still have so much love for this person and still think he's a good person inside and out, and I really can't blame him for, you know, not wanting to settle down. Like, he's 21 years old. There's a lot of 21-year-olds who don't want to settle down. And I guess the only thing that I can be thankful for is that he did break up with me in the time that he did and was just completely open about the fact that he didn't want to settle down, because he definitely could have gone about it in a much worse way. I'm just like super thankful that, you know, he had enough respect to really like come to me about it. And, you know, we did kind of jump into the relationship really fast anyway. When I started dating this guy, I had just gotten out of my previous relationship, like very shortly before that. And I don't even think we intended to date. We were just actually best friends, and we kind of fell into dating. So, you know, right now it's not meant to be. I'm always gonna hope that in the future we can have like another chance and another shot at making it work, but right now, you know, it's just not it. And thanks to Miss Rona, I've had a lot of time by myself to think, and, you know, like, I still hang out with him occasionally, but that's becoming less as time goes on. You know, it sucks, but thanks to Ms. Rona, as I said, I've had a lot of time to just kind of get in touch with me and who I am and what I want. Let me tell you, I'm not there yet. I still am kind of clueless. But, you know, it's okay to be clueless when you're in your 20s, I think. That's what I've heard. So, I hope it's okay to be clueless, because I am. Like, I'm working, and so I feel like most of the people, or all the people who watch my videos know. But if you don't know, I am in the military. I'm in the Air Force, and I work on one of our aircraft. Maintenance is maintenance. That's all I'll say on that. But, you know, it's also kind of cool. Like, I don't know very many 20-year-old girls who can say, like, oh yeah, I know how to fix an aircraft. So it's kind of cool, and it's gonna set me up for a lot of good opportunities if I choose to do that. You know, once I get out of the military, it really just sets me up for a lot of good opportunities. And holy white, we're gonna have to do some bronzing. You know, I actually did get a couple weeks off work, because when the virus started spreading more and everything, they took our work down to just a couple people per shop working at a time. So normally we have about 5 people from my shop on my shift. But because they've gone down to just having a couple at a time, that means that I've had a couple weeks off, and then I will work my normal schedule for a couple weeks, and then I'll get a couple more weeks off, and we're just gonna go with that, pattern. Like I'll have 1 or 2 people I'm assigned to work with instead of 5. So I go back to work April 3rd, and I'm gonna be on night shift when I go back, which it's gonna be interesting. I've never had to work a night shift job before. I mean, I'm to a point now where like I go to bed at 7 a.m. but I don't wake up until 4 in the afternoon. Like I really can't have a daytime life anymore. And a lot of people be like, oh, you live in California. I mean, why is that even a big deal? You can still have a life at night. The area that I live kind of dies at night. I would have to drive all the way to Sac or San Francisco to really have a life at night, and right now, well, mostly because of the virus, I can't do that, but also I don't have a car. But speaking of a car, I'm getting one soon. I got pre-approved and everything. I got a crazy good interest rate. I was supposed to go pick the car up on the 23rd of March, and the 21st, I got a text message from the salesman that I talked to on the phone when I got pre-approved. Got a phone call from him stating that they were going to be closed until the 7th of April at the earliest, and they could extend. So literally, I'm pre-approved for this car and everything. It's just sitting there waiting for me to come get it. And I have to wait until the dealership opens. I already did my brows, but I'm gonna touch them up because I just don't like the way they're looking right now. I'm gonna do that while this is like setting. Oh my god, my southern is coming back. It's because I've called my family a lot the past couple days because I've been so bored. My grandma, she answered the phone. I call her Mama, so if that doesn't scream south. But she answered the phone. She was like, oh, you talk different now. And I was like, I didn't notice it, but I'm noticing right now my accent is coming back in full force randomly for some reason. But I kind of like it though. It's nice to be the different one out here with like a different accent when everybody talks all California and you're just like, well, that ain't right. And then people look at you and they're like, what the fuck did she just say? Or if you're sitting there, man, I want some boiled peanuts. And they're like, you want what? Boiled peanuts. Bald peanuts? Boiled. Boiled? Yep. And what is my laugh? I'm actually going crazy. I'm in the ghetto. Can you hear my Dr. Pepper fizzing? ASMR. We love an ASMR queen. Let's talk about Miss Rona while we're here. Let's talk about her. First order of business, y'all need to get your butts inside and stay inside and stop going outside. And let me tell you why. The DOD has put a travel ban for all service members until May 11th. May 11th is how long this travel ban is, okay? And my birthday is May 21st. And I was trying to go back home to South Kakalaki and celebrate my 21st birthday in style, because I don't really kick it with a lot of people out here. And now I might not be able to, because people want to keep going outside and they want to talk about extending this quarantine stuff. And I'm kind of mad about it, because I haven't seen my family since November. And I was supposed to go back home originally in April. Well, they pushed it to, May 11th. So I was like, well, I'll just go home for my birthday in May. And look at me now. I might not even be able to go till the end of summer when I haven't seen them since November. And I get it. People are gonna come for me and they're gonna be like, oh, you chose to join, like you should have known that was gonna happen. yeah, you're right, I did choose to join. I knew that I'd be away from my family for extended periods of time, but like you get to a point where it's like, you know, when you deploy, you know you're not seeing your family. Like you deploy, you do your whole deployment, you don't see your family the whole time you're deployed. Same thing for like in different phases of training that you do. You can't go home during certain phases of training. So like that would be expected, but I mean, I'm at a point right now, like I'm not in any phase of training, I'm not deployed. I should be able to just go home if I have the leave days available and the money available, and I can't. So, am I a little mad? Yeah, I'm a little mad. I'm a little bit salty because I don't know when I can see my family again. So, yeah, not happy about it. It's okay, we'll buff it out, you know what, that's fine. I was sitting here and I realized that I forgot to set the rest of my face after I, you know, took the translucent powder from under my eyes, but that contour was a little heavy anyway, so what we'll do is once I set my face, that's when I'll blend it out, and I'll blend it out with a little bit of my lighter powder, make it a little less out there, because right now it's out there. So yeah, just go inside, stay inside, because I mean, and it's not just about me going home. Like concerts that I had planned on going to that now I can't because, you know, they're canceled or postponed, you know, that's frustrating as well. And I mean, honestly, so one thing that a lot of people are talking about, they're like, oh, you know, why do professional athletes get paid so much if they're not essential right now, if they're useless right now? Well, here's the thing. Professional athletes, musicians, etc., but here's my thing on it. They provide services of entertainment. Like, just to give you an example, you know, you've had a really, really long week at work, but you know that you have a concert on Friday to look forward to. And sometimes, like, that's what gets you through the week, just being honest, you know, like sometimes you've had just a terrible week and the only thing that gets you through is looking forward to the weekend and, you know, like the concert or the sports event or whatever that you're gonna go to. So, I mean, that's why we pay the price we do for these things, because, like, they actually do provide more for us than I think we realize. You know, like that is all concerts, sports events, everything. That's all a way to de-stress and, you know, to take your mind off of just everyday life that you're struggling with. And, you know, now we don't have any of that. So that's another reason for you to, another reason for you to go inside, stay inside. And if there's literally nothing else, think about like your grandparents and your aunts and your uncles and really any of the older people who are highly susceptible to this, or, you know, even young people that have autoimmune diseases and, you know, can't fight it off as easily. Like, I mean, think about the people with cystic fibrosis right now. They honestly, people with cystic fibrosis live in fear every day. But imagine now with the virus going rampant that attacks the lungs. Like, and at first I was like, oh my God, they're overhyping this way too much. Like, it's not even that serious. But I started to realize, like, after a little while, like, oh, it is that serious. I was looking kind of dumb when I said that, you know? So go inside and stay inside so that this can all be over with and we can go back to normal life and I can go buy more lashes and I can go home to see my family. Okay, period. I have 4 palettes to choose from. Morphe X Jeffree Star, Blue Blood, Bloodlust, Mini Controversy.
Hello, I'm in my bed editing and I just realized that I did not blend out the concealer on my top lip. So I'm sorry if that's bugging any of you, like it's bugging me, but I already spent over an hour filming, and now I've spent at least an hour editing, and this wasn't a video for the purpose of makeup, so I'm just gonna leave it in. And I'm sorry I look like trash, I'm kind of sick today, so.
Let's start by putting some concealer on my lid, just to give me a nice little base to work with. I just like to do that to kind of like brighten my lid up a little bit and makes the colors more vibrant. But anyway, I guess I'll talk to you about what I've been doing in quarantine. Well, I'm not actually quarantined, but you know, like they're encouraging everybody to just stay inside, so pretty much, yeah, quarantine. But I have become obsessed with TikTok. Like, it started actually last summer. I downloaded the app just to laugh at it, and then next thing I know, I was watching TikToks all the time, and now I make TikToks. I'll put the link to my TikTok account in the description, but I'm just letting y'all know right freaking now. All I do is embarrass myself. I either rant about things that are bothering me, like if there's something small that's kind of bothering me that I want to rant about, but it's not long enough to make a YouTube video about. But I'm not gonna, you know, I don't ever rant on Facebook. I don't rant on Instagram. Every now and then I'll be a little petty on Twitter, but I don't like rant. So that, you know, I use TikTok for that. I use it to be petty and kind of rant about stuff, or to just embarrass myself. So I'll put the link in the description if you want to cringe. I'm gonna start with Scandal Water because I've never used that shade. But yeah, so I watch a lot of TikToks. I make TikToks, but it's just, you know, all around a good time. I'm a savage, yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet, yeah. And yeah, when I'm not on TikTok, I'm singing stupid versions of the songs like that, and it never ends. Like, I'm literally that meme you've seen on Facebook where it says, "Nobody, my brain. Somebody come get her, she's dancing like a stripper." Me. My neighbors, probably concerned about me. Actually, my neighbor on that side works with me. My neighbor on that side, never met him. The girl that I was sharing the bathroom with moved out, so at least she's not victim to it anymore. Hopefully somebody new moves in there soon and I can actually have like a female friend. I don't have a lot of friends out here anyway. It's been really difficult to make friends, so the people that I've, you know, kind of opened up and talked to, they seem to think like, oh, you're just depressed, you just need to get out there and make friends and you'll be fine. Because I'll tell them, I'm like, I've just been super lonely since I've been out here and stuff, and they think I'm just depressed. I'm like, no, like, what you don't understand is it's not, like, depression is not like the root of the issue. What it is my anxiety convinces me that all I can do is sabotage my relationships with people, and because of that, it makes me afraid to get close to people because I think I'm just gonna ruin the relationship and they're gonna hate me. Like, literally, if one of my friends doesn't respond to my text and like they're active on social media, I get super anxious, and I'm like, I start thinking about every interaction we've had in the last week and trying to think about what I did wrong. And sometimes I didn't do anything wrong, they're just not texting back because they're doing other things, you know? So I need to learn to be okay with that, but it's a lot easier said than done, because literally the way anxiety works is it convinces you that your problems are way bigger than they actually are, and it makes your life kind of hell. But anyway, back to what I was saying. I really hope somebody moves in, like, to the room across from the bathroom right there, because the way it's set up is like my room is connected to the bathroom and there's another room connected to the bathroom. But I really hope somebody moves in there that I can become homies with, because I work with like all men pretty much. So, you know, and I'm friends with some of the guys that are some of the men that I work with, and they're super cool, and like, you know, it's just like me and the boys kind of a vibe. And that's fine. I like being friends with them as the boys, but at the same time, like, you need a girls' day every once in a while. You need somebody that you can just vent to and have a girl's response back, because like, you know, I vent to some of them and I talk to them about my issues, but like, it's just not the same. And I mean, they're great support systems, but like, I need a girl in my life. And then you also have the issue of like, sometimes you'll have some of them who are ultimately just trying to make a move on you from the time you become friends. Thankfully, the ones I'm closest to at the moment that I've been hanging out with recently, thankfully they're not like that. They're all just, I became friends with one of them, and he has a couple roommates that live there, and thankfully they're just like super chill, super cool, and they don't make it weird, thank God. But you can't always get that. So, super thankful for them, but I wish I could have that kind of bond with other people too that wouldn't just try to hit on me. I don't know how I feel about this makeup look. I'm trying to do something with it, but I don't know how I feel about it. I laid down Blood Queen, and I'm gonna throw this on top of it, and I'm wondering if that will make the purple shimmer in Blood Queen pop a little more. Kinda hate it, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. You know what though? You know what I think could elevate it? Just take this Blood Queen again, which was that super vibrant purple. But like I said before, I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm gonna go into the Morphe X Jeffree Star now. When did I stop talking about my life and just start talking about makeup? This was supposed to be a life update. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That's been at least like 8 minutes of me not giving a life update. RIP to my watch time. I'm gonna try to salvage this look with sparkles, because when all else fails, make it sparkly. Really nice like white shimmer. So I laid down one layer, just, you know, normal. And then for my second layer, I'm gonna put a little setting spray on there. Quarantine has been kind of crazy, and I'm ready to be able to live my normal life again. Because, you know, the thing that sucks the most is, even after I get this car, like I can't go out and enjoy the fact that I'm buying a car and explore, because I gotta stay inside. You know, I don't hate this as much as I did 5 minutes ago. Oh, I've also been watching a lot of YouTube and Netflix in this little quarantine we got going on. And I've been watching a lot of Curtis Connor. I freaking love Curtis Connor. I take a good bit of, now don't get me wrong, my editing is still hot garbage, but the little bit of decent editing that I do, I take inspiration from Curtis Connor, because I really like his work. And oh, I've been watching a lot of Netflix. I'm watching The Office for like the 100th time. I started watching Tiger King. First of all, if you haven't started watching Tiger King, watch it. Second of all, free Joe Exotic. Third, Carol killed her husband. Period. This look would be a lot better if I had actual lashes. I could throw on some liner with it, but I don't hate it, you know? For just like a Monday night alone in my house look, my dorm look, not that. I gotta pick a lip color. Obviously, I'm gonna do one from the Bloodlust collection, because who would I be if I didn't? I think I'm gonna do this one, and I think it's gonna look really bad, but that's not gonna stop me because I didn't even do this makeup to make it look good. I did this makeup so that I wasn't just sitting in front of the camera just talking and talking and talking and talking, because that gets boring and it's really awkward. So I wanted to have something to do, and I didn't really feel like doing a pizza roll mukbang. I should do a pizza roll mukbang. Anyway. But, oh, while I'm putting my lipstick on, I'll tell you, I got some new games on my PlayStation today. I was playing my PlayStation for a bit today, and that was fun. I feel like these colors only look good on people who have filler, because if you don't have filler, you have lines in your lips. Like, that's how lips work, you know? Like, my lips aren't even super chapped right now, and I have lines and creases in them because they're lips. So I feel like these colors only look good on people with filler. Yeah, I just added a little bit of leave-in conditioner. Rude. Just added a little bit of leave-in conditioner to my hair. But anyway, what I was saying, I feel like if you don't have lip filler, these colors don't look good, because you have the lines in your lips and it just looks well. But whatever, you know. I didn't do this to teach people how to do makeup. I didn't do it to look good. I did it to make it less awkward to film. But I started playing The Sims today as one of my games, and I haven't played The Sims in a long time, and it was a good time. So yeah, I think until the end of the month, oh no, it's almost the end of the month, until tomorrow, it's on sale on PlayStation, but I probably won't even have this video up in time for that, so sorry. Catch it next time it's on sale, I guess. But that's all I got. Oh, the most obvious parts of the life update that I didn't mention, I got my nose pierced and my hair is blonde. I just didn't feel the need to mention them because you could see it in my TikTok video that I filmed, the everything wrong with TikTok video, so I just didn't feel the need to bring that up. But yeah, this is the final look. I don't love it, but it is what it is. So until I see y'all again, be good, stay inside for now, you know, stay inside, because then we can get back to living our best life. So love you guys.